acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby, why the sudden change? No one is around you, say baby I love you.
Alright, JK the interviewer. And this is a long awaited part 2. You know, part 1, I want to say a few years ago, like at least about 2, 3.
About
2, 3.
like 2 maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
2 maybe. First and foremost, I'ma like to say, I commend you, bro. I commend you because I talked to Uzi a couple weeks ago, and I was like, bro, like he brought you out. I said, man, bro, don't fuck with me. Bro, don't fuck. He said, nah, bro. He said, my dog, a full-time parent.
For sure.
Full-time parent. And in this day and age, somebody like yourself who's in, I ain't gonna say involved in, but entrenched in that you know, that without saying too much or incriminating, like you outside,
For
right?
sure.
You outside.
For sure.
But the fact is, your child come first. I gotta commend you for that.
Nah, that would just be about, cause like, bro, I done spent so much time outside that it's like, man, that shit kind of dead. Like, you feel me? So about them kids, like, everybody know, like, Miss Gold out, I'm straight. Like, whatever the occasion is, like, the only time I'm making sessions for like studio, I just left them. Like, I was with them, studio time. That's why I'm like, man, I'm make everything make sense. I know Carrie think I'm trying to shake them, but nah, let's get it business cleared like right now. And then plus, I was dealing, like, for the most part, I was on federal papers too. So the kids had me in the house. I was like, man, fuck it. Ain't nothing really worth coming outside for right now. I can always rap. I can always do this music shit. So you feel me? But not the time though, for sure.
Okay, so you said federal paperwork and whatnot. You see right now in the music space, everybody get hit with the RICO.
For sure.
You feel me? Everybody getting hit with and it's not like with Young Thug and them. They had the state RICO.
Nah, for sure.
But let's say
else?
9 times out of 10, the feds coming in, hit you with the you know, once they come in, I'm pretty sure like they got what, 97, 98%. And the thing is, but folks snitching.
For sure.
But a lot of the times it's like they get caught under pressure, like, damn, it's the feds. Like, unless you got your paper long, it's hard for you to beat the feds.
I mean, being real, even if your paper long, it don't really matter. Like, you feel me? It's like beating the feds is like a nigga just knowing they outside and you get anything under 10 years. That's beating the feds. Because 9 times out of 10, if they come pick your ass up, you're going to prison. Like, no matter, we just don't know the length, but you're going to prison if the feds come and get you. It's very rare you hear niggas that just all out whoop the feds, ain't got to spend no day in jail. Like, that's very, very, very rare. Unless they got, like, white collar crimes or some shit like that. But if they pick you up, your ass probably going to prison. Like,
Okay.
And then the 98% conviction rate is really because 100% of the people take pleas.
Yeah.
So.
Like I feel like a lot of them, like with that whole conviction stuff. You know, I like to say this first and foremost. Like every time I get on camera, I'm a civilian.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did my time in the military, but like on this like level.
Yeah.
I'm a civilian.
For sure.
I pay my taxes. If like somebody come at me with some type of form of aggression, I have every right to be like, yo, hold on. 911.
For sure.
But really, like when it comes to that, like the way Charleston White put it, you gotta put it like a paper trail. Like, yeah, you could get off, you know, let's say, dude run down on you at like the Walmart or the Waffle House or whatever, bring the drama to you, you got to defend yourself.
For sure.
But as a civilian, you could be like, all right, you warned him, boom, it's already a documentation, brother's a bully or whatever. You felt and your life is in danger, imminent threat, and then you had to do what you do. Florida's a stand your ground state, so
For sure. You
most of the time more than likely, a lot of folks getting off on the body because of a technicality. Like, well, he was the in the fence or whatever. It didn't matter. He a felon, whatever. Now, if you're a felon,
Yeah, yo, I agree.
You get caught because the gun, you ain't supposed to have it. You beat the body.
Yeah.
But you a
A lot of
felon
fellas
in
will take that
possession.
chance though.
Yeah,
Well, rather go do the jail for the pistol than the whole lot body.
yeah, but like,
for
and I
sure.
feel like that's why a lot of them, like, they still be like toting that line, like, damn, nigga, you on probation, you out on parole, but you
see,
still
like,
want
a
to
lot
be
of niggas don't
outside.
be educated too though on that type of shit though, because it's like in the feds they got some shit where it's like it's in the state too, but it's very rare. Like the state they'll do you at like 3 to 5, then 5 to 10. You get caught with that as a convicted felon. The feds they got an enhancement when they ACC you, and that's just an armed career criminal. So it's
You
just
said
like,
ACC?
ACC, armed career criminal. So with that is like. You already been in jail for a pistol, you get locked up again, nigga. Now your minimum mandatory went from 3 to 5 to automatically 15. Like you looking at 15 to 20 years for just having a gun. Like no crime committed, no nothing. Just being a convicted felon with a firearm make you an armed career criminal. Like so, you know the feds. That was like a little wake up call for me. So I'm straight. I'm like I don't even know if I'm a civilian. I'm like in the house. Like, you don't see me. Like, you got it. I don't got no smoke. Peace treaty with everybody. I don't even want to be raising their voice at me. I'm yes, sir, they ass. I'm straight. I'm straight.
So, like, in the feds, like, you know, with Dirk, you know, you see with the no jumper situation. But they're in the same, like, federal facility or whatever. Like, in the feds, do all y'all be in the same little thing? Like, you could be somewhere with someone from Cali. You could be in the feds with someone from Iowa.
Like, when
Texas.
they actually put you down, like, yeah, in there, like, when you in there, you in there with whoever. Like, get you in there with whoever. Like,
So is that dependent on the crime or if that's what?
like, it just, like, it's levels to the fed shit. Because it's, like, some people might get caught with like I say, white collar. You might not do a day in fed jail. You probably get a bracelet or some bullshit. Or just gotta pay dumbass restitution and be on like probation. Like then it's like if you do have to do some jail time behind like little shit like that, they got shit called camps. Like a camp is like
A fed camp or just camp?
Nah, it's a fed camp, like a federal camp. Like that should have looked like similar to them near a school. Ain't no barbed wire around. You see the inmates more in the yard and shit like that. Is like, you know, it's damn near like freedom. Then they got some shit called a low. Like, you feel me? The low is still prisons, barbed wire and shit like that. But realistically speaking, your time ain't as hard as like a nigga that'll be in the medium or the penitentiary. Like the penitentiary, that's prison. Like the federal pen, like yeah, it's going down. Like then even the mediums, some mediums is getting like that. But like when you like in the low and shit like that, ain't nothing really like. You make your time for what it is. Like
What you was on?
I was in the low.
The low.
Sweet.
So you like, is that depending on your strength of the crime?
Nah,
or
see,
because you would like, because I heard like the points.
that's what it
Yeah,
really
the
was.
points.
Like, see, Orange County, they tried to do some like finagle shit when they're like, yo, he a street gang member type shit. So in the feds, that's automatically an enhancement.
So they
I'm
tried to
scoring
get you.
out to a medium. But based on my criminal history, they like, yeah, like he got charges, but he never been convicted of nothing other than this. So it's just like I scored out to a low. My lawyer like, yeah, man, y'all tripping. Like, fuck what he been to jail for. What has he been convicted for? So that worked in my favor. And then I did majority of my time in Orange County. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you get a federal charge, you're going to prison. Like, I did damn near almost half of my time in the county jail, and they still something out of prison. I'm like, damn, whatever. Like, cause it was like a variant departure. My lawyer filed for it. They didn't like that be first day. Like, nah, we straight. He going to prison. Like, we understand he done did most days. Like, we straight. His ass going to prison. So, like, I was at the low just vibing. Like, I met some good niggas out there too, but. For your question, like, yeah, it's everyone. Like, I met niggas from New York, Cali, South Carolina, DC niggas. Like, I tapped in with a couple niggas, but my mind was, like, so already home type shit because I was too close to home. So it's like, I ain't trying to really lock in with you niggas. Like, I got some good niggas that I tapped in with, but I'm just like, I'm going home. Like, I'm on the back end type shit.
All right, so when it came to the whole prison politics, right?
For sure.
I know. Is it? Well, what do you call it? Like the. I ain't gonna say like you was in a gang, but the gang stuff, right? Like,
yes, sir.
Like when it comes to that, like, did you have to be a gang or was you a neutron?
Nah, I guess you could say that,
You
but like, I
neutron?
don't get into politics. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to tell us what you.
Nah,
what you-
like me, I'm just like, all right, in the feds, it's like, you rock with your car. It's gangs in there.
Oh,
but-
so your state.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah, I was doing
the
the state.
Florida car, this
Okay,
car.
okay.
But like I said, I'm close to home, so it's just like quite naturally I'm gonna be with the Florida niggas. But
Yeah.
because I don't have any other ties, because at first I went into like not really jit shit, because I was like 26, 27 when I went, but I was still like jit minded. So
Yeah.
we rocking with the state, but everybody know Florida green. So it's like we from Florida, but I'm fucking with the niggas from Tampa, like Daytona, Central Florida. Let the Miami Broad niggas have their little moments and all the niggas
Oh,
up
wait,
top.
so you said when you said Florida green,
Yeah.
it was still segregated. Like we in the Florida, but we Florida, and then we in the over here.
Like
and then,
all the other cities,
instead of like sticking together.
all the other states used to politic about that shit. They be like, man, bro, y'all had it been swinging, but we in Florida still, so it's just like, man, the chances of me bumping down on somebody that's from Central Florida or like I done seen or at least know you from the town, like was very regular versus when you in an actual Fed prison. It's like, man, bro, it's only 100 bitches on the whole yard from Florida. Like, nah, this whole bitch in this bit from Florida, so I'm just in this bit like, man, it's only 3 niggas in my dorm was from Orlando, and I was one of the 3, like, you feel me? But I'm related more to the Tampa, Daytona ass, like, we talking about the same shit. Some of the niggas from Tallahassee, too, because it's like, they come down here and get money, and Classic Weekend played a big part in this shit.
Oh shit! Speaking of that, how you feel about the Boston Richie situation?
What situation, though? Because you got a lot of situations.
Okay, you see, I didn't know he was out on Fed bond.
For sure.
So I guess he was doing his little shit, but he was, messing with the chick.
This was the people.
And so I feel like this is outside looking in. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say, but outside looking in, I'm like, you're a rapper,
Yeah.
but you got troll on your back, so you can't really be like outside, but you fucking with this little girl. And you know that them folks gonna be looking at you like, it's a girl that man with this little ass. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So they waiting for it. I feel like they was like waiting for bruh to slip up type shit. Bro. Oh, go ahead.
Let me see these folks. But I agree with that.
I just feel like I guess his baby mama like closer to his age. So I feel like if he was with her, she would have been like, yo, I know my nigga, like, I ain't gonna try to. I know folks, is, cameras out. I ain't gonna do too much. To granted, like, bruh should have controlled his temper, but I ain't gonna do too much to get you to,
That's what I was
like
getting
turn up type shit.
at. That's what I'm getting at, though. Like, a lot of people don't take the Fed shit as serious as they should.
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe the girl do to it, but it's like, bro, when you on that federal bond or that federal supervised release, bro, like anything can violate you, bro.
Yeah.
Like anything. Like you could post up with your registered firearm and I'm posted with you and I'm going to fucking jail because you got your registered firearm. If you ain't like no security or nothing like that,
Yeah.
that violates my terms. So it's just like on the simpler shit, like I feel like bro done been to prison and shit like that already, but I think he trying to walk light on the federal shit. Like, bro, you on federal bond, man. I'm not letting nothing leak out. Like we had a little moments, like, man, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna do the interview for sure. We gonna bump down, we gonna get it done. But it's like, man, bro, right now, it just ain't the time for me. I got too much shit going on that could jeopardize me getting fucked over. So it's just like, man, you're a high profile rapper. You got one of the biggest songs, like, from the summer, and you're out on federal bond. Like, it's very rare to even give you the bond from the feds to get go. So you one of the few that get the bond, and it's like, man, I ain't got time to be choking out no girl. I ain't got time to be doing none of that. And it's like, if she filed the whatever she did was, I'm assuming, because I think they said she got paperwork or whatever.
Yeah, I guess she filed, but then she was like, if they gave her 100 bands,
Like, trying to
she's
store
not
it,
gonna
press the charges.
Nah, they already got it. So it's like, even if you like, I'm finna fall back, it's like, bro, you can't play with police, bro.
But like, even
like, you
then-
already filed the thing. They locked me up. You think they gonna 6 months? She not cooperating we finna let you out. Nah, nigga, you violated your shit.
No, that's what I'm saying though, cause it's like, okay, the state of Tallahassee or whatever, she filed that, they might be like, all right, fuck it, this a regular boyfriend
They
girlfriend
did in
shit.
Houston. She did in
Okay,
Houston.
so but I'm saying the police either like state they might it's regular girlfriend boyfriend shit. We straight on.
But he
that.
got violated,
But the
though.
feds though, we
Oh,
like,
yeah,
bro, you
because
know
he
what
was
I'm saying?
in fa-
We don't
yeah,
give a
offense
fuck
shit.
what you got going on. You went to jail or you got in some criminal activity. That's the first thing that's on your little sheet when they telling your ass about the bond of the probation shit.
Oh, you had that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like, I'm supposed to call my probation officer
right
even
now?
if I get contacted. Now, I'm off now.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
today I'm off. Today's the first.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, today I'm off.
But
Scot
you know, I
free.
thought you were just saying like,
That's what
damn,
everybody like.
today, that's big.
Scot-free.
Congratulations, bro.
KD caught it 5 years. I'm straight.
So federal probation.
I did 2 years in there and then 3 years on the supervised release.
Damn.
And there wasn't no
But you was rapping though.
for sure. But
So like, you was outside. Like how?
I was outside more so for shows and shit. That's why it's like
Yeah, you
I
got to
was
report
so,
that.
Yeah, I do, but it's just like when I got out, they gave me a big ass sheet with like all 50 states, and then they gave me this other sheet with like the region I'm in. I'm in the middle district, so it's like I had highlighted every place in Florida I was allowed to go to without contacting my probation officer. Like I could just hop in wheels and slide. So it was like Jacksonville, Tampa, all of Central Florida, which is Daytona and shit like that, St. Pete, like, so I was doing shows within them areas and shit like that. So every time I could make a little 700 to a band for a show, I'm on the road. That's what I'm going. Like, that's what I'm doing. Any other thing outside of the places I name, I have to call my probation officer within like 48 hours and get permission to slide. Then I gotta tell him hotel, I gotta get him phone number, who I'm with, everything gotta add up, or it's like this a violation type shit. Like if I just up and a bitch tried to pay me to go to Atlanta, I just slid to Atlanta. All it take is
Atlanta was a place you
no,
couldn't go.
I could go, but I have to contact them in 48 hours. Like same thing with Tallahassee, Miami. Like I had selected places I can go to.
Oh, you picked them.
No, like they tell me the
Oh,
district.
it was selected.
Yeah, it's already like in your
Yeah.
shit. Like this is your middle district. You can travel anywhere in the middle district without even talking.
So you told him you was a rapper.
Yeah, for sure. And then
You felt like that helped, like
nah, fuck no, that made shit kind of shaky. But being real, in my original case, that's was like my defense and what they were trying to use against me. They was basically
your lyrics.
not necessarily lyrics. It was more so like these niggas outside trying to clean it up with acting like they rappers. Like Orange County's case was I'm a gang member trying to be a rapper, like trying to dress up.
Oh
with a
shit!
gang.
You know what's crazy? I was talking about this with my sister earlier, bro.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say you was one of the pioneers with these YNs in the city type shit, like really sliding and gliding and you know you a rapper, but you really with the shits. Cause I'm not like I grew up in Orlando where that the cliques was a thing.
For
So
sure.
yeah, you was from Willow Bends or Ivy Lane or Mercy or Timberleaf or whatever, but you was part of a clique. And like especially with like YG Ivy and YG, you know, YG Tay, RIP him. Like that whole wet 'em up in traffic,
For sure.
like that type of shit. I really feel like y'all kind of birthed that YN code, like it, like that whole incubator of like the jits feel like I'm really on that shit type shit.
Nah, for sure. I always say merch me. Like any rapper who been like old school till now, like any rapper that feel like they pioneered the Orlando music scene up until now to where we currently at,
Yeah.
they could come merch that we put drill music in the city of Orlando. Like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
ain't nothing to like say I made this nigga, made that nigga. Like nah, I don't do shit like that. I'm just taking credit for what I know is facts. Like before we started rapping, that's me, Ivy Tay,
Yeah, I was really doing it.
Game. Not even like really doing it. I'm just more so saying it's like, all right,
I ain't gonna lie. I know y'all very cool
Yeah.
with Haitian Dare.
for
right?
sure,
I was his driver.
for sure.
A lot of the times, you know, around
For
the
sure.
YG Tay, you know, YG Ivy Quez, and all
For
them.
sure.
Like, so when I say like y'all was really doing it, y'all was really doing it.
Nah, for sure.
But y'all was rappers.
For sure.
So what I like.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's kind
I
of hard
feel-
to justify it or put it into
like, it's
words.
not. I'm not saying it's a good thing
Or a bad
but
thing.
it was just like y'all gave these young niggas like, man, fuck, I'm finna rap, and if a nigga try me, I'ma do his ass. But I'ma rap, and if you test me, you gonna be my next rap type shit.
That's why I said like it's a fucking bad take, really, because it's like, all right, we was like on the street shit trying to like find something to do, like you know, HD like shit, like he don't get involved in the street shit. I'm for sure 1,000% he would have made it to the NBA. That's how I feel. But like outside of us, that's like a once in a million thing with our like crew. So it's just like, man, what the fuck are we good at? Like, you feel me? So it's like right there in that era of shit, like we're kids, bro. Like nigga ain't had no kids, nigga ain't had shit to lose. So it's just like we doing a lot of shit that is just like, man, when you look at it, what the fuck what we doing? However, it was like this is what we know. So once a nigga like found out like rap could be the exit, like it was more fucked up because it's just like, man, when you start rapping.